Hello everyone, this is Johnny. Welcome back to my NetSec channel. Today's video, we are going to talking about install CyberArk PVWA version 11.1. So the first thing, of course, we're gonna go to CyberArk Secure File Exchange website to downloading this software. As you can see here, I already downloaded before and already copied it over to my Windows 2012 R2 server, and I already extracted it. So it's only 356 meg, and there is a setup file. Double click, and you should be able to get into this install shield wizard. If you didn't install .NET 4.5, then you may need to install those .NET 4.5. After that, you need to have a Visual C++ 2013, x64 or x86, those components to be installed. Good thing is all those software has been included into the software we downloaded, so you can just go in there to do install, and they will install that for you. At the same time, we can take a look installation guide here. That's 11.2 version, but we are working on 11.1 right now. It's a similar process. So there's some consideration before installation, post-installation, install PVWA in a distributed vault environment, and test PVWA installation. There's very good documents, very detailed documents. Strongly suggest to read it before you can start installation. So what we are doing right now is before installation, we can take a look what we need. We need to install web server roles. We need to disable IPv6. We need to configure a self-certificate, and we need to run PVWA prerequisite script. So I think also Visual C++ 2013 component has been installed. Now they are preparing to do the installation. I'm not expecting this gonna be working because we didn't install that web server role yet. I'm waiting it to come out with some error message, and then I can stop from there. So yes, so that's exactly what I'm expecting. So installation detected that IIS is not installed on the current machine. Stop installation, yes, of course. Let's go back to the server manager. We're gonna follow the installation guide to install that IIS role first. And then we're gonna disable IPv6. We're gonna configure self-certificate. We're gonna run a PVWA prerequisite script. So those steps need to be done one by one to make sure you get the successful installation for PVWA. So we need to add the roles and the features. In the server role, we need to select the web server IIS. So here is a role-based or feature-based installation. That's exactly what we need. We are not doing a remote desktop service installation. So select the server. That's the server we have. We're gonna do IIS here. Web server IIS. Add feature. Next. Let's see some more features here. Okay. So here is some where we need to configure it well. Let's see. Okay. Before we go there, we have something to configure here as well. You need to enable HTTP activation. We need to accept the required features. Next. Okay, here we need to add some web server role service into the installation. So we need to have common HTTP all features. Okay, we need HTTP redirection, health and diagnostics. We need to HTTP login and request monitor. And then we go into security, request filtering basic authentication windows, authentication. Okay. Application development. .NET extensible list will be needed. Add feature 4.5 ASP.NET 4.5, good. IS API extension, IS API field, WebSocket protocol, good. And the management tools. Okay, that's all what we need based on the installation guide. Next. Missing source file on a destination, which is your installation disk. So we need to find out the SXS folder on your installation disk and then put it in here. To find out the list sources SXS folder, you can go to your Windows 2012 installation folder, open it, you will see the sources, and then you will find this folder. Just copy the URL here, paste here, okay, and you will start to do the installation. Installation has been completed. You can tell all features has been installed, and it says installation succeeded on component, which is this server. You can close all those things. So we're starting to install PVWA by clicking setup.exe file. There's a small trick here to install a PVWA. I'm going to show you that part. Right now, I logged in as a user admin 1. It's a domain admin account. So I'm trying to use it to install PVWA. So you can see I already did install ASP.NET 4.0, but it's still saying no installing failed. Detect that. So we don't want to stop installation. We just click no to continue, and we will see what's going on here. Type username, company name, choose the destination, and then you will see select at least one option to install. You just by default choose both of them, but here is the issue. General error occurred when trying to create a website choice list. Installation will abort now. It's not working. So here is the thing. When you install PVWA, you need to use an administrator, local administrator list account to do that. As I said, right-click the setup.exe and choose Run as administrator. Those errors were going to go away. Lesson learned. I spent a couple hours trying to figure out what those errors means to me. What the ASP.NET 4.0, why I need that, since I already choose a 3.5 and the 4.5. So that's because of the permission issue. You have to use a local administrator account to do the installation. So errors not coming. Good. Default settings. So here is just another error you will get. HTTPS binding is not configured for website, default website or 8.0. Please convert HTTPS binding for this website or select a different one. So before we go to the next step, we can configure our default site. So right-click your server, choose IIS Manager. Then you will see don't need that. Oh, default site here, default website. There is a binding issue. We are using HTTP 80, so we choose 443. We're gonna add HTTPS here. Choose the WMSVC. This is a default self-signed SSL certificate. Close. So we're gonna come back to our installation to see what's going. Is this error gonna go away or not? So we added a new HTTPS port into our website binding. Perfect. There's no error. We are good. You can use LDAP, default authentication. Yeah, you can change that light. Okay, now we're gonna do the installation now. It's probably gonna take a while. I'm gonna pause it from here and then I'll come back when it's finished or once the new window comes up. Basically, system is still installing files. So they are copying the file to the folder. Looks like it's almost finished. They are removing the backup files. Okay, installation windows disappeared. Just a blank installation window here. I'm assuming in the background they're still doing some installations. Okay, so the CyberArk PVWA setup window comes up. So they need to know vault address. Good questions. I already installed the vault before. I'm gonna use it again. The IP is 10.94.240. Default port, I don't want to change anything here. So this is PVWA URL. We will keep the default. This is a username and password to log into your vault. So now they're checking the connection to the server, the vault server. Looks like they logged in. They are updating the server environment. Okay, the installation completed. Finish. We're gonna give it a test using IE to see if we can kind of log into system. IE may be not the best browser to test this, but we're gonna give it a try. That's the URL. You also can check in a service. Okay. You should be able to see CyberArk schedule task. It's CyberArk service, CyberArk schedule tasks. The website is up and running. So and log in with CyberArk authentication method and using built-in administrator account and the password. We are in. If you have any account created before, they will show up here. We're going to using another computer to find out web access. IE is not the best browser. They let you log in, but they cannot show the page correctly to you. So here is you can see it just keep loading, but they're not showing anything on the page yet for your account. So in this case, I'm gonna log in from Google Chrome browser. Now it's much better. We can see the page. We can see there's a couple of accounts created before PSM admin connect. You install PSM before. So that's why this account is 16 here. So this is pretty much everything for us to install PVWA 11.1. If you have any question, please let me know. Else give me a thumb up, subscribe to my channel to get more updates, notification. Thank you and have a great day.